Unfortunately, this is the biggest farce that guys that get wrapped up in the criminal justice system, these are the lies that they tell themselves. That, I had to sell drugs to feed my family. I had to rob to feed my family. Okay, all right, cool. So let me get this straight. So you was outside selling drugs, hustling, and you were hustling to feed your family. Yet you buying $300 Jordans. Yet you spending you buying ounces of weed to smoke. You buying gold chains. The flash to you're doing all of that stuff to feed your family. I got it. You spend more money on weed than you do buying anything in the home. Yet you tell yourself, I was doing this because I had to feed my family. Yet when you get locked up, your bail is $30,000, 10% with the bond, $3,000. You can't even afford $3,000. If you are outside selling drugs, hustling, doing whatever it is you're doing criminally, and you get locked up and you cannot post a $3,000 bail, then hang the gloves up, dude. It's over. Find your niche somewhere else, because that's not it. If you can't post a $2,500 bail, then, what is it all worth? But you keep telling yourself, I got to feed my family. This is the common theme that you hear people wrapped up in the criminal justice system. This is what they tell themselves all the time. I got to feed my family. How are you feeding your family? How? You buying Chinese food out every day? That's how you feeding your family? Come on. Why do you keep telling yourself that? You're lying to yourself. You're robbing people so you can make money to feed your family. Yet the people that you robbing, you're not robbing a drug dealer. You robbing the old lady snatching her pocketbook. You robbing this guy digging in his pockets, taking, a couple of dollars. That's crackhead money. That's not, you're not robbing to feed your family. Robbing a bank and coming off with millions of dollars to, make sure that your family is okay. And you can spend 10 years in jail because of that. That's trying to feed your family. I'm not justifying that, but I'm just saying that, but these are the lies that they tell themselves. And until they find someone that forces them to challenge that thought process, they will go back out into the streets with the same thought process and end up in the same situation all over again. I had to feed my family. And they live with this lie. For years of their lives, they live with this lie. They tell other people that I had to feed my family. Right, and then your family got to support you when you go to jail. So how in the hell are you feeding your family when you go to jail and your family is putting money on your books, taking time out of their life, taking days off, weekends to come see you, but you were feeding your family? Stop lying to yourself. You taking food out of the mouths of your children under the guise that, and all I'm saying is just be honest with yourself. Stop telling yourself the lie. And so this is what cognitive behavior therapy is teaching them, to challenge your thought process. Why do you think like this? So you mean to tell me, as a working guy, I can tell you that I've made more money in my life as a working guy than I have ever made as a drug dealer. And any man that has ever, found his niche in the professional world can tell you, because if you're a hustler, you're a hustler. It doesn't matter what you hustling. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter what you hustling. You a hustler, you a hustler. It flows through your blood. You either got it or you don't got it. You either have it or you don't have it. That's just the way that it goes. And if you have it, you can hustle anything. You know what I mean? You can hustle anything. It doesn't matter what it is. And anybody who is a hustler can tell you that they have made more money living a professional life and hustling whatever it is they're hustling from a professional standpoint than they have ever done as a drug dealer or doing anything illegal. And it's not the amount of money that you made. It's what you can do with it. You might have made $1 million as a drug dealer, but you can't live with that. You can't sleep. You got to sleep with a gun on you. You got to always be wary of the people around you. Like, who wants to live like that? You can't even enjoy that. But I could have made, $30,000 a year, $40,000 a year as an entrepreneur. But I enjoy all of that. I enjoy what I'm doing. I enjoy spending it. I don't have to hide it. I can file taxes. You know what I mean? Like I can actually enjoy it. So it's not the amount of money, it's the amount of things that you can do with it. Right. It is, right. You understand? So it's really about challenging your thoughts, and stop living with the lie. And that's something that we have to learn how to stop doing, especially as African Americans. We live with so many lies. I'm sure other cultures, it happens in other cultures, but as African Americans, we tell so many lies to ourselves and we believe these lies. Your young cousin who was molested by the uncle, and then we tell ourselves, well, I don't want the uncle to go to jail because his family, relies on him to provide for the family, and we don't want to break up the family. Meanwhile, your family is already broken up. Your family is already dysfunctional. You know what I mean? But we tell ourselves we can't say anything. I can't say nothing. We're not gonna snitch. How in the world your uncle molests your cousin? You know what I mean? Your uncle molests your niece, your uncle molests your cousin, and you say to yourself, I'm not going to snitch on him because I don't want to be guilty or responsible for breaking up the family. God damn it, your family already broken up. Anytime you have a predator living in your family is already broken up, and you still protecting him? Damn, snitching. I mean, how far are we going to take snitching? How far? That uncle and cousin can molest the young girl in our own family, and we still using the word snitch? Gotta be kidding me, man. So we live with the lies. These are the lies we tell ourselves. And until we challenge those lies, we will continue living with them. And we will continue being toxic and dysfunctional.